Okay, that seems to have fixed it. I now have my controls back. Hopefully that has solved the problem. I have no idea what the hell happened there. But I couldn't... The problem is, I need to be able to access my side of the stream. So even though I could access it on this screen that you could see, I couldn't access it on the other screen where I had my controls. So, yeah, that was a little bit awkward. But now we have the stream up. While I was doing that, a series had finished. We now have, an additional ship to our name, which is nothing to complain about. The starbase has just finished as well, so we have all this. Oh, they're sending their heroes as if their heroes can do anything to stop me. And yes, hello again. Welcome. Although you're now not being counted as a viewer. My side is saying 0 viewers, 0 likes, even though you just spoke in chat, so I know you're there. So, concurrent viewers 0, chat rate 0, views 0, average views duration 0. But you've just spoken in chat, so I know you're there. I think there's something wrong with YouTube. I think YouTube is having a moment. Because I've got zeros across the board, but you just spoke, and you just spoke again. Didn't have time to watch the previous episode? Well, that's fine. Stuff happens, right? Speaking of the previous episode, let's deploy an Ori ship for the lols. And I was going to go this way, but you know what? No, I'm going to take a Vectus, or a Vernus, or however the heck you say it. Because, well, I can, so why not? Speaking of that, I have all these 25 ships here, so let's see how they like being attacked for a change. See how they like being ground attacked. Ooh, they're being fancy. They have a Wraith Hive in orbit. I forgot to add some sugar to my tea. My tea has no sugar. And that would mean going downstairs. Finally, it was about 3 hours of chasing that replicator fleet around. They would not stay and engage me. What I eventually had to do was specifically target their... Oh, my brain, please kick in. I had to specifically target their... transport ships, destroy the I think what we're doing is that we're escaping to try and preserve the transports. So I had to specifically go after the transports in order to win that fight. Because they would not approach me with transports as they were. Oh, batteries! Maximum fire! Right, fighters. Target the hangar bays. Maximum fire on the hangar bays. Yeah, we're basically just wrapping up the Wraith at this point. The Wraith are doomed. So we're just dealing with the rest of the Wraith at this point. We're slowly encircling them, slowly picking them apart. We have all these ships, so I'm not even particularly too bothered about losses. I don't want to auto-resolve because, well, A, the losses in auto-resolve are always ridiculous, even though I just said, hey, I don't mind about losses. But yeah, auto-resolve losses are always ridiculous. Their auto-resolve is always drunk in this game. Auto-resolve is just never fails. The auto-resolve has a bottle in their hand, no matter what mod you play. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You think the Tauri might still exist? Well, I don't know where they are, if they do. I don't know where they are if they do. Ah, actually, yeah, I've just gotten on to what you meant. Oh god, just cottoned onto what you meant, yeah. Tory sabotage. You know what, let's put Tanith in charge for a minute and let's attack a no, let's not attack a Vernus. Boom, boom, do 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 do. I was listening to a guitar song just before we started in order to check my sound and everything. And yeah, that song has just gotten into my head. It's it's like a guitar main thing. Right, Avernus is always the homeworld of the Wraith. In a way, it's not as bad to attack as anywhere else because it has, you know, it's the homeworld of, granted, sure, homeworld of the Wraith sounds scary. It's they normally have, you know, the hangar bay, which I don't think we can build, and then that. Unless I've, you know, messed up, which is entirely possible because it's me.
Very well.
Like you run across a lone Tory cockroach. Yeah. I don't remember whether I even got the defeated message or not. That is entirely valid. Oh, do.
As you wish.
You know what, Sonic? Let's bring the tanks. Thanks very much. Wait, does he count as 2? I never noticed that.
Of course it will work. My patience wears thin.
Your patient wears thin? What about me? Me and my adorableness. No, he doesn't. I just clicked 1 and didn't realise. Go. That's why the whole, no! Attack, thank you. You died because you wouldn't follow instructions. Well, what a surprise. They literally died because they couldn't follow instructions. They had one job. They had one job.
Speak as you wish. Of course it will work. My patience is thin.
And why don't I deploy some tanks? It's not often that I use these. I enjoy using them when I do. So why not? Stop being confused and move. There we go. And now, wow, these are dying because for some reason the weapon isn't actually hitting when it should be. That's weird. Try again. You see, now the weapon impacts are hitting. That I don't understand what was happening there. No, we just have 2 random guys. Oof. How rude. How rude. They actually thought they had a chance. How rude. I don't know why I made this a production place. I just did. The bright side of this being, you know, A, the Queen's not in orbit, which is great for us. And this being production essentially means they don't have any ground forces to... Well, they don't have any turrets. Ooh, but Toddy's in orbit. Okay, so Todd's in orbit. That's a problem. That's just a problem. Because Todd is pretty damn strong. However, if I remember the... Oh, I didn't even have to remember the map. It was there already. Nice.
Why have I been
you get an iron shot, don't you? No, it's called targeted shot. Okay. Who gets the? I'm sure there was somebody who got the ion shot.
I am far more valuable to you alone.
Do. Oh, no. Cloak. I ordered you to cloak. What the hell, dude? I literally gave the order to cloak. How did you fail that badly? I told you to cloak. You know, don't you love it when your hero is an idiot? Oh, I can take him. I don't need to cloak. I can do it. Splat. I think Taneth lost some brain cells fighting SG-1. Alright, we do that. Preferably with Bok and his, Nakwada bomb.
I trust you.
Do you trust me? That's good to know. I'm glad that you trust me. I am your leader after all.
Save a bit of effort.
Bomb. Something like that, anyway. How about we just bring you in? Because why the hell not? Hello, Dada, you're right. Ooh, you're trying to be fancy. Well, how about I drop that on top of you then? Oh, did you actually think you were going to get away? Oh, how precious. Although they have a lot of ships now, all of a sudden. And they're not doing a lot. Gotta be honest. They're not doing a lot. You know what, sod it. Let's actually bring in a proper Ori ship. Oh, I think we lost Bok because I wasn't paying any attention. Hello, Darly Ori. All obey Anubis, yes. I'm sure it says somewhere in Origin, obey Anubis. Somewhere in Origin, it's just obey Anubis. Yes, Anubis, he must be, he's one of the Ori, come down to save the people. Yes, that's the excuse for using. And as expected, our shields are actually draining because these lost so many fighters. So many fighters. Right, please, there are 5 of you. Destroy this damn thing. Because that's going to just be pumping out a never-ending stream of, reinforcements. Its health regeneration's really not bad at all. It's just enough to keep it going. There you go. Ask me not for forgiveness. Send the 3 Ori motherships to bully Todd. Oh, they actually knocked down the shields on one. Okay, it's a good thing it's the end. Basically the end. Otherwise, I may be concerned. But yeah, this is why fighters are good against the Ori. It's just swarm tactics. Pure swarm tactics. Right, take down the fighters as best you can. You guys fire at will. Anyway, Todd. Oh, Toddy boy. Toddy boy, would you like a cruiser at your backside? No, would you like 2? Right, anything we destroy from this point on, they can't recover, so there's no more reinforcements for them. They're taking down the shields on the Ori ship. To be honest, I'm just throwing the Ori away. I just am. There's no ifs, buts, or maybes about it. I'm just throwing these Ori ships away. And they haven't concentrated their fire properly, so, you know, the actual Ori ships are just ignoring them. Hello, Dardy, Ori. So says me.
Ask me not for forgiveness.
You still have a... I guess we won't destroy their shipyard. I guess the shipyard will self-destruct. I wonder if we get to see the shipyard self-destruction. No, we don't. And considering, you know, I was just being extremely wasteful and not paying a lot of attention to that match, we really did well. But yeah, what I probably should have done is dropped a couple of these and that to actually shoot down these fighters, but I just could not be bothered. Which is a terrible way to conduct warfare, but we're playing Anubis, so, you know. We're allowed to be mean, we're playing Anubis. Weird voice crack then. I mean, we've got 217 motherships, so... what do we have? Just a pretty standard... Yeah, okay. We do have the bombers to contend with, so we have to be a little bit careful. Avitus is the birthplace of the Wraith, and one of the worlds the Wraith's book can be found. Here, the first conversion from human to Wraith began, splicing and mutating of both human and Wraith's book DNA. Numerous gas rings surrounding the planet, as well as the Stargate, and it's located in orbit, only accessible via puddle jumpers or darts. Largest part of the planet's mass is covered in dense forest, high mountains, but there are a large number of lakes, an ocean breaking everything up. No moons. The Wraith maintain their primary operations here. So basically, hello, door, the end of the Wraith. Ba, 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 da, da, da.
As you wish.
Honestly, I'm just gonna sprinkle all the good units down. We do have the bomber to face, we also have a Wraith fighter to face, we have the queen to face. So there are some particularly strong units here. It's not like we're just going to get away with this for free.
Of course it will work.
What are you doing? Stop, 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 stop. Right, the Wraith ground forces are doing their thing, but I'm sending in some bombers. We'll see how many of those get shot down. Can't believe I didn't put any walking. Sugar machine. Oi! Oh, the Wraith Queen is under direct fire. Wraith Queen is dead. He's going for a deadly war. Yep.
My patience wears thin.
To be fair, the priests are actually fairly strong.
Of course it will work.
Well, they're healing strong. They're a lot less tanky than some of the other units, but in general, the priests aren't too bad. I know I immediately contradicted myself there, but they're more tanky than the general units, but they're a lot less tanky than any of the heroes or even these guys. And the most annoying part is they always end up at the front. That was just a whirlwind of noise right there. One of the most annoying parts is
Of course it will work.
they don't actually, you know, summon anything properly. They just sort of, whenever you have a formation, the priests are at the front, so they just get wrecked.
As you wish.
The priests are always up front, so the priests are always dying.
Defy shall not agree. Speak as you wish. Of course it will work. My patience is thin.
Right, hopefully we can grab this. Instead of that. Nice.
Of course it will work. My patience.
I think there is building pads over here somewhere if I remember correctly. Yeah.
Is thin. As you wish.
There we go. No problems. We lost a couple of priests, but meh. My response is meh.
My patience wears thin.
The fighters just got themselves shot down. One annoying thing is that happens to you as a player, but not the enemy. When you're actually playing the Wraith, if your units get hit,
As you wish.
all of your entire formation slows down. However, if you're fighting the Wraith, that doesn't happen.
Of course it will work.
So the entire Wraith formation, it just affects the one unit, but it affects your formation as a player. If that makes sense. If that even makes sense. I don't know whether the rest of them are.
My patience wears thin.
I mean, we could do the a la carte going on the stroll, but
Of course it will work. My patience wears thin. As you wish.
I think we only lost, what, 2-3 priests there? And everything else was fine.
Of course it will work.
Did we not destroy a bit? No, I think we've destroyed other buildings, because that's gone grey.
As you wish. Of course it will work.
If they do an Empireatwar 2, I would like the ability to actually retreat units as well. Not just retreat the whole group, but retreat individual units as well.
My patience wears thin.
Yeah, we lost 2 priests, but my response to that is meh. Can I make some priests somewhere in here? I don't think I can. I think if I could have done it, I would have done it. Yeah, I can't see anywhere where I can actually make priests. That's kind of annoying. I wonder if that was an oversight on their part. Wraith, goa'uld, bounty? Yeah, the bounties don't work. I wish they did. The bounties working would be amazing, but they don't. Did we get another puddle jumper? What a surprise. We've already got 7 of them. But I'm sure we needed another one game. I'm sure we need another puddle jumper to go with the 7 we currently have. And yeah, there doesn't appear to be the ability to make any priests here. I actually don't know where the shield generator goes. Where are you attacking? Oh, that's actually expected. I actually expected that. Bow, bow, ba-da-da-da, do, 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 do. I know some. Obviously, they've increased the space to 50. So they have increased the unit cap. But it might be an idea to ask them whether they can increase the unit cap on the ground as well. Oh, there you are. Because they've done it in space, but they haven't done it for the ground. But he also needed some sugar for his tea, so that's not wrong. I mean, if you guys want to push forward like that, you can try, but you're gonna die.
My lord.
You're gonna die, I'm telling you. Fire. Hopefully I can hit this. Please hit. Please hit. Come on. I just shot. Please hit. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Right, we took 1 down. Okay. I'm diverting all research to increase firepower.
My lord.
Right, you need to come forward. You guys come forward and attack. You hit that. Shields at 50%. And dropping. Bombers. Do the bomber things. You, I need you to come here. You go over there. You keep going. Attack, attack, attack. Fire again. Station shields are almost collapsed. Don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare! Maximum fire. You've just lost your shield, so maximum fire. The station has lost its engine. I can't say engines there. Nope, the fighter's got the... Okay, the fighter's got the hangar bay. Fire. Fire. Just fire. Nope. The artillery is tearing us apart. It's a long-range artillery that's doing this. Fire again. Yeah, you can see the artillery rounds coming in. And we have no hangar base, so we can't deploy any more fighters or anything else. Alright, they're down. Ooh, we're actually going to lose. We're going to lose the Battle of Hoth, which actually sounds pretty normal, doesn't it? Losing the Battle of Hoth, that just sounds poetic. Right, the fighters are starting to overwhelm us. Who did I hit? I hit you. You just have to survive long enough for the artillery to do its best. The ground cannon to do its best, at least. Nope, it's not. Probably not going to work. Right, that should be you destroyed. Come on, fire! Do something, turret. Turret is just stuck there, not doing a damn thing. Right, 1 down. Yeah, the station taking serious damage. Of course it is. You can tell by the fact most of it's not there anymore. You can tell by the fact there's barely a station left. That the station's taking serious damage. Okay, envoy's down. Yeah, we're... If they had actually pushed, there's no way at all we would have even survived this long. They were just too passive. Okay, you're down. You're down. Okay, we've got the artillery left. And the other hero and the artillery left. Nope, it escaped. Hit, hit, hit. We might win this by sheer fluke. I think we'll win this by sheer pure fluke. I don't know what's happening with their artillery, because they're bouncing in front of them. I don't know what's going on there. But I'm not going to complain.
Sorry.
I think if I now auto is over, I'm going to lose because there's an artillery in play. Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Really? I mean, go ahead and run, Wraith. Oh god, that is okay. Yeah, we got demoted to a level 2 station, so we lost 2 tiers of station. But so what? Basically. You know, just casually send 8 ships over to Hoth.
Very well.
Do 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 do.
Yes, ma'am.
I just need to decide where to attack next. I'm really glad they don't have Michael with them. If they had Michael with them, it would not be the best of times. I can't remember whether you can go on the ground or not, so I'm going to send you over there. Oh, balls. Whoops. I didn't pay any attention to the fact that he didn't have a hero sign next to him. Whoops. Yeah, Hoth is being reinforced. Ooh. Ooh, they have scouts on the ground. Nice.
As you wish. Of course it will work. My patience wears thin. As you wish.
Your patience wears thin, does it? Well, tough.
Of course it will work.
I do like his voice lines. I did choose really good ones.
My patience wears thin.
Right, how does the stream actually look?
As you wish.
Because I know we had all those technical issues even getting the bloody stream started.
Patience wears thin.
So, how's the stream look?
As you wish.
I know we're half an hour into it,
Of course
but
it will work.
I'm a little bit concerned. Because the thing is, even though you're actively there, Danny, it's not counting you as a viewer. So I don't know how many people have been in. It's still saying 0, 0, 0 for duration, 0 for viewers. Even though when I've looked at it on the actual screen, on the other screen, it says that you're there. You're obviously in chat,
My patience wears thin.
but according to the actual stream numbers on my control board, it's 0, 0. Which makes no sense whatsoever. So something's broken.
My patience wears thin.
We've only just begun.
I think it might not be showing me on one side, but I think it'll probably show me after the stream. Because I'm loading up the video in another tab shows me that you're there, but you're not there on the control board. So, I don't know. Don't know what's going on. YouTube's having a moment.
My patience wears thin.
Hit by the EN curse? The screw. Now, if only I had, Hololive EN numbers, then, I'd be quite happy to be cursed. But I'm just a little man. I'm just, just a little guy. I'm just a little guy.
Of course it will work. My patience wears
I don't have Hololive numbers. I'm just a little guy.
Speak as you wish. Of course it will work.
And I know I'm just doing this out of force of habit, getting all the...
Of course it will work.
What I think I'll do is I'll leave this world on its own.
As you wish.
The EN curse effects all... Fair enough.
Of course it will work.
But yeah, it's frustrating because you're clearly here. When I actually open my video or I open my stream in another tab, it shows that you're active,
Of course it
but it's saying I've got 0 viewers, which is frustrating
as you wish.
because you're there, you're actively participating in the stream.
Wears thin. As you wish.
I don't know where the heck their units are. Well, obviously someone's attacked that, but other than that, I don't know where the heck the units are supposed to be.
Of course it will work.
And they're retreating. You know what? They might be in the pillbox there, or the pill. Yeah, they're probably in pillboxes. That's what's probably happened. You figment of my imagination. Oh god, I don't need any more of those.
Yes.
Ooh, actually, if you have no orbital defenses, then I may just send, just send the goa'uld, the casual squad, the scrubs. Yeah, let's just send the scrub squad. That song is getting in my head, and it's going to do my nutting. I know it is, right. We have so many of these. I was on Reddit, I don't often go on Reddit, but I was on Reddit the other day. And someone was saying, are there any mods where you don't end up with the Doom stack for Empireatwar? And I was thinking, realistically, there aren't many. I know that the Ancient War in this, you tend not to get much of a Doom stack. And at least early on, it's hard to it's hard to form the Doom stack in this mod, but once you've got it, sort of thing.
Yes.
I mean, the only thing you can think about is probably like putting some sort of restriction on which units can be bought, but even then, you'd still get a stack of those. And my fighters are just tearing apart the enemy station before we even get there. Just the sheer oh, the bombers are trying to be sneaky. Oh, bombers trying to be sneaky, are you? Not a lot of good that, did you? Oh. Not a lot of good that did them, did it? I love the Wraith station. It's just so much fun. I'm not going to lose anything from this. Yeah, no. Didn't lose anything. Right, Satida is going to be a major battle. Because Satida always has a lot on the ground. I don't think I've ever fought Satida where it doesn't have a loading orbit on the ground. So Satida is going to be a major fight. Right, Hoth is rebuilding. Good. Just send some more reinforcements over there. What do you got, Satida? Okay, well, forget me, I guess. Yeah, let's go. You should have... Why? Right. Why has the AI chosen not to build the capital ship factory of Satida? Why has the AI chosen not to have capital ship factory here? And where were they getting the... Oh, because they had it over here. I don't think they have anywhere else that can produce capital ships now I think about it. I think once we take Satida... Well, there's no orbit there. Once we take Satida, they're out of abilities to have capital ships. Why did it seem they removed their fleet? Probably because they're about to counterattack somewhere. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to presume they counterattacked. Oh, dear. I'm also considering doing another campaign of this just on
Yes, ma'am.
as Earth. Just for the laughs. Because I've seen some people lose it, and you definitely can lose the campaign. Oh, right. Let's remove you because you're not allowed to exist. Thank you. Right, where's the regenerator?
Yes, ma'am.
Where is the regeneration?
Is there anything else
There.
I can do to prove my loyalty?
Yes, ma'am.
Go.
Yes, ma'am.
God damn it, rude! Rude! It's this that needs to go down. And again, we have so many of these that it doesn't matter. Go. Right, target the hangar bay. Need to pull these guys over to one side so we don't lose too many. There we go. Fighters do fighter things. Wow, I really wasn't paying attention, was I? I have 200 of them. I was being really lazy. Just pull these back. And then have the fighters do fighter things. We lost 4, but we destroyed a level 5 station and all the defenses on top of that, so losing 4 ships is just a complete meh. Do 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 do.
Yeah, Allah.
I don't understand why it wants to drop the ZPM.
My patience wears thin. On my command.
It's just such a random thing to want to drop. What benefit does the ZPM have? I don't think the benefit it gives me any a single spacecraft.
Allah.
So there's no benefit at all to having the ZPM on the ground.
My patience wears thin. Status. As you wish. Of course it will work. My patience wears thin. I am Anubis. I will consider your most generous offer.
I am Anubis, he says. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Honestly, this is a really unbalanced force. Oh. This is what we call a truly unbalanced force.
I will consider your most generous. I think you will find
But I'm just going to stick that there for when they inevitably retreat. Well, you have the three heroes. Right. Ball can put down his shield to protect everybody. Anubis can force people to flee. You know, Apophis has the ability, his own personal force field, increased damage resistance. So, you have the healer to heal. You have the two... always forget these. You have the two core warriors to provide additional support. So, if I was playing this properly, I would do... I'll put you ahead, like there. Move all you move you forward. No. Basically an elite squad. And then if you watch what happens when these comes along, they just die. Yeah, they've run away basically. That can shoot that. I don't know why he's not moving. I don't know why Anubis is not moving. But he isn't, so whatever. Is he now moving? Was he stuck?
I think you will find many things have changed.
No, I don't know what's going on with Anubis. Anubis has just decided he's not participating.
You have done what I promised.
There we go, they're down. This single weapon is just going to take care of the rest. And victory. Satida, on the other hand, may be a little bit harder to take. Because they have, you know, air support. But let's just do what we always do. Healer first. Healer first, over here to build an AA platform. Cool warriors. The very first thing we're building is an AA platform. Get everybody together. Get the rest of the units down. Which is just basically more of these. I suppose I couldn't. Nah, can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. Let's just bring in what we feel like. Don't get shot. I said don't get shot, not get shot. Go! Right. You see how all these are frozen? That doesn't happen when you're shooting the AI. That only happens to the player. That doesn't happen to the AI at all, which is really annoying. That's not something that affects... That just purely affects the player, not us. Which is highly annoying. And this is another one of those maps where, when I'm actually playing on the defensive, I stick my main base where this is. Because the main base over here is just completely defenseless. Why did you go over there? Now just fast forward and we win. Done. And we're attacking these guys, which is only level 2. As I say, we're basically just mopping up at this point.
Very well.
There are so many ships that, unless we play deliberately poorly... I mean, no, actually, even if I played deliberately poorly, even if I deleted all the ground units and everything, I don't think they could defeat... actually, yeah, if they're heroes focused, because they could. But they don't have the ability to produce any capital ships. It's just purely down to... Well... Yeah. Well, yeah, it's the appropriate answer, I think. Like this one, there's not actually a risk of us losing here. Oh. Even if the camera does decide to bug. Yeah, there we go. 3, 2, 1, done. This is very much just... I thought I'd get probably 2 streams out of this, but I don't think I will. We are very much just in the mop-up stage. We're very much just mopping up the enemy at this point. I am wondering if I can build anything particularly special on any of these. I don't think I can. But I haven't found anywhere where I can build a priest. I own 4 galaxies. This one, this one, this one, this one. The Ida, Andromeda, Pegasus, and Milky Way. So yeah, fully own 3 galaxies. Will own 4. Right, so I can get aircraft again, but I can't. I can also build those, which is nice. But yeah, again, I can't actually build anything that gives me access to priests. I don't think I can actually see the ground on this, can I? No, you can't. Moonbase is interesting. Moonbase has pretty good defenses. Aside from how small the actual base itself is, if we ignore that, the actual layout's quite nice. Tanir, there we go. Make up for your failures. Oh dear. I actually thought I was going to get 2 streams out of this. I'm not. I thought 2 to 3 streams out of this, but nah, that's not going to be the case. Oh, yeah. I remember this episode. I remember that episode. It's exactly what it says on the tin. Everything went wrong. Everything went wrong. They got to advance. The Wraith found them, wrecked them, but they had a moon base. Yeah, because the turrets are actually away from the station, which is very good for, defensive purposes. Obviously, it's good for it to hit the enemy on the way there. I prefer another line of turrets, but everybody knows I'm a bit of a turret fiend. Turret fiend. I think anybody who's watched me for any length of time knows that I'm a turret fiend. If it can be a defensive turret, I will put it down as a defensive turret. Done. And we get it because there's no ground on this. I'll bring you over here just for the laughs. Oh, I didn't start up a new one. Whoops. I was wondering why I hadn't seen the message, and I didn't see the message because I didn't do it properly. I do love the Wraith's defensive satellites, so they're brilliant. They're really, really good. I have so much fun with the Wraith defensive satellites. Right. This is also kind of an interesting map. There's no turrets here, but there's multiple turrets here. There's turrets going all the way along there. There's a turret near the base. Normally, they have their facility here. So there are options. It's another one of these classics where it's like, oh, I just have 3
This way.
particular defensive there. Defensive there? Yeah, that's the word. Do.
I'm alive. That's it. Period.
I trust you. Sure.
I guess it does save
Yeah.
a bit of effort.
Gave my word.
Since I don't know what they have on the ground, I may as well do that. Sorry, let's bring down some normal troops for a change.
I give to the goa'uld what
Let's
they
go.
want. They give
I
back.
basically never bring out normal troops. But let's do it.
One of the galaxy's greatest hunters.
Best turret should be up here somewhere.
Sure.
Yeah, there you are.
I guess it does save a bit of effort.
I know these walls are never going to be attacked, but I'm a turret fiend, so no.
Galaxy's greatest hunters.
Oh! Where's he? That's odd.
Greatest bounty hunter in the
I
galaxy.
guess it does save a bit of effort.
Oh, okay. You've just decided to go... Okay.
I'm the greatest because I'm alive. That's it. Period.
Let's just, do that.
Let's go.
I wonder where the other facility is. Is it down here somewhere?
Sure.
Is it right here? I don't think there's any turrets along this line.
Let's go.
Is it here? It might be, because I can't select anything.
I'm one of the galaxy's greatest hunters.
Okay. Well, that was comfortable. If they just had like an AA turret there, it'd be awesome. Okay, well, we have victory. And if we just build some stuff on Laros, we'll also have even more victory.
I trust you.
So...
Very well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure their heroes are going to start spawning there. Oh! Okay, never mind, I take that back. Increased health regeneration for the Wraith galaxy-wide. Well, yeah, the Wraith do have a lot of regeneration.
Very well.
I'm selecting you, so why are you... Oh, hell, okay. This is okay. Okay, game. Okay.
Very well. Very well.
Hello, Steve.
Very well.
Engage. All units. Come on, fire! Destroy them! Oh, aren't they trying? Take out Steve's medium plasma battery, please, because it's actually hurting us a little bit. Now take out you and just push you guys forward. No, not just one of you, the whole damn fleet, please. Maximum fire, target these first. I've probably lost a couple, but I'm not that fussed. There we go. Maximum fire. Attack the hangar bay. Maximum fire again.
My lord.
Right, I don't know why this hasn't automatically worn. I must have missed the transport in the nebula or something. You lost 2 attack, which is nothing. Yeah, again, we can't build anything particularly special.
Yes, ma'am. Yak Sumanutu.
Ooh, Todd is on the ground. Oh. Never mind, quite a few heroes on the ground. This is rough. This map is rough. You don't get to actually deploy the full amount of troops that you want to. I'm actually gonna do that.
You locked it. Very well.
Auto resolve because I can. And just so we don't have any other unpleasant surprises, let's put you over there.
Very well.
Ah, pleasant. I saw you
Is there
spawn
anything
over
else
there.
that proves my loyalty?
Yes, my lord.
Okay, so if the defenses are there, let's just move this way.
Very well.
No, the defenses are everywhere. Okay, pause. That was not the pause button, but no worries. Oops.
Very well. Very well.
Not a problem. Everybody advance. Maximum fire. Hangar bait as always.
Very well. Very well. Very well.
Maximum fire. I don't know why there were some fighters not firing, but whatever. Don't think we lost anybody. We didn't. And victory. This is very much just the mopping up episode, it looks like. Right. Since they have heroes, let's be a little bit careful about how we do this. Because I can. The homeworld of the Wraith species.
Of course it will work. My patience wears thin.
Probably should have brought down a cool warrior or somebody else instead of him, but whatever.
My patience wears thin.
It's done now.
Receive word.
But I think you only have... Yes. Oh, yeah. Ooh, shield, please. Dude! Drop those down, come on! Yeah, I've got a shield, you see? Yeah, nice try. I have a shield. God, today the shield is not being 100% effective, but I have a shield. Oh, she is doing ghosts. Okay, nice try.
I trust you. Sure.
I guess it does seem to do that.
Her nice try resulted in her dying, which is quite good for me. Please tell me they haven't built anything here. Nope.
I trust
Good.
you.
I'm alive, that's it. Period.
Stop.
Let's go.
Puncher is down.
One of the galaxy's greatest hunters.
Todd will be somewhere. Apophis. Another cool warrior. But we only get 6 units for this. There's almost nobody here. We get 6 units.
Promised. My command.
There are really not many chances or many options on this map. You get 6, and that's it.
You have promised. On my command. You have promised. On my command.
Jafar.
You have promised. On my command.
And yet the Aratus bugs. You know what? I don't think I've ever cleared this place of Aratus bugs. There are so many. There's so many little nests. I don't think I've ever done it. I'm saying that you only sort of fight this planet once per campaign as well, so you know. Potentially understandable why I've never done it before. Right, you. Let's just drop you. I don't know, over there as well, because why not? So let them do their thing. I don't know why they're shooting, because there's nothing there. So I think the AI is having a moment. But they seem to be shooting that as if there's something there. I also don't know where Todd is.
On my command. You have promised. On my command. Show me you have promised.
Okay.
On my command.
Yeah, I don't know where Todd is.
You have promised. On my command.
There we go. Just casually wiping out these. Yeah, I don't know where Todd is.
On my command.
Which is slightly awkward.
You have promised. On my command.
You know what? Let's just solve that problem. Fair enough.
You have promised.
So we perhaps didn't need to know where he was. Perhaps we only had to solve him as a problem.
You have promised.
Do 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 do. But yeah, this is one of those maps. There's nothing that gives you vision on this map. So you just end up in this situation where you're just crawling around for one unit. You get walking around your turret. Fair enough. But yeah, there's no actual vision on this map, so trying to find the last random guy.
On my command.
Ba, 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 da, da, da. Yeah, just trying to find the last random board. Maybe they're over here somewhere. There was one of my turrets got wrecked.
You have promised.
Let's actually get a detector. Since you got broke, let's get a detector.
Forever in my command. You have promised this. On my command. You have promised.
Ooh, one random guy. Yeah, I literally don't know where all these are. There's got to be loads of them, but I have no idea. I don't think I've ever been a defender on this map. So I genuinely have no clue where they are. Genuinely haven't got a clue.
I would consider your most generous offer.
Really? The 3 heroes respawned and my guys are like, eh. 3 worlds left. Exactly. Well, 3 and a bit. Let's call it 3 and a bit, because we've already taken the orbit of one of the planets. Why did you spawn 2? Oh, weird.
Very well.
You know what? Since I can, because why not?
Modification commands have been successfully entered. Hyperdrive construct modifications are commencing, sir.
Because why the heck not? Let's just do this. 3 numpties. Indeed. I can accept 3 numpties.
You seem sincere.
And, you know, even Envoy has a bit of a hard time with, you know, masked drone strikes.
You seem sincere.
I mean, I say that, and then he loses a good chunk of his health. So, you know.
Are you all right, sir?
Dude, what are you doing? Get in there. Kill them all. Hello, Darcy. All right.
You seem sincere.
Oh, you're not escaping. You're not escaping. One of which it was immortal. Well, there's immortal and then there's Anubis, you know? A casual immortal versus a true immortal.
Very well.
I didn't want to see what's on the ground though. I can't. Okay. That's a good start. That's a good start. Not being able to see what's on the ground. It's a standard layout. Yeah, go.
Trust
They
you.
want to give back to me what I want in return.
Just, you know, the dream team, just bark, and a
Sure.
couple of healers, a couple of cool warriors, just the dream team.
Yeah. Chula. I guess it does save a bit of effort.
I've received word from the battle. Speak. As you wish. Of course it will work. I've received word from my patience with.
Do.
As you wish. Of course it will work.
I've still got that song in my head. I can't play it because I know for sure it's going to be copyrighted.
As you wish.
And I've just got the it's not even a chorus, it's just the strings in my head.
My patience with.
Let's go do that. Nice. I mean, it would be nice if, you know, they'd been destroyed, but nope. Let's bring just all the things, because why the heck not?
Of course it will work. I've received word
Push
my
you
patience
forward.
is limited.
You guys afterward. Just shield. Fire! And you just bring that as well for when they do eventually undo this spawn. Casually bombard there. Shield is at 50%.
I've received word. Of course it will work.
And as we expected, just casual destruction.
My
Do
patience
do
weighs
do 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 do. Yes, no one can stand against Anubis.
as you
And we just do the. No, we don't even need to do the same. Just whatever. We win. Okay. Now, where to? I mean, I've taken Athos. Reduced costs for all ground structures, but they haven't built anything at Athos. I think their economy. How much are they getting? They're getting 70, 220, 200. They're getting 280 a turn, which is absolutely nothing. Actually, what is that? If we go over here, what's the cheapest unit we can build? Right, so that would be the cheapest. So they could build one of their basic units, maybe two of their... Yeah, the cheapest thing they... I mean, a fighter's 3, and they don't have fighters as far as I can tell. No, they don't. Let's bring an Anubis down here for the laughs. But I'm gonna nom over here. Yeah, I can't make. Yeah, again, we can't make a temple, so we can't make priests in this galaxy. Ooh, in future. Ah, I wonder if this means I have a dig site over here for a ZPM. Yes, let's take the 0-point module away from defenseless children.
Anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Because it'll do better in the hands of Anubis. I am considering doing another human campaign of this.
Yes, my lord.
I've just been in the mood to play this mod.
Very well.
So I'm really considering doing a Tori hard. I think I've already done a Tori hard, but I'm considering doing it again. Because I've just plainly been in the mood for this mod.
Very well. Very well.
Operation Wraithfall. Exactly. The Wraiths did not accept their Lord and Savior Anubis. All the Wraith had to do was accept Anubis as their god, and, you know, it would have all been fine. But oh no, they didn't. They were like, no, we are the gods here, we rule. We destroyed the ancients. And they only realised all they needed to do was worship Anubis. And it would have invigorated their lives, surely. I don't know how, but it would have done. Surely their lives would have been better had they just accepted Anubis into their hearts. But they had to resist. This thing can't be attacked on the ground, because we tried before and we couldn't hurt it. Do I just want to take Athos? And oh yeah, these are just all the unique ships that we got, aren't they? Shall we do the last fight with just unique ships? Actually, no. We'll take this to see whether it's actually a we'll take this without hero units. I want to see if there's a dig site here. That song is going to do my head in. It really is. But yeah, we have basically 3 more ground battles and 1 orbital battle to go, and then we've won. No, 2 more. 2 more ground battles to go. And then we have won the campaign. Now, we know that our Earth campaign got messed up because there was a bug. So, I'm hoping that something similar doesn't happen with this one. And now we can actually see the end screen this time. Oh, Wraith campaign, sorry. Because, oh, what's it called? The one with the ancient super weapon on, where Paul and Sam worked. Tok'ra, that was it. Tok'ra. We know Tok'ra is bugged. Or at least it was bugged in our other campaign. It was the last world we couldn't take, no matter how much we tried. And then when I asked the devs, they couldn't take it either. No, let me select my units, please. I couldn't select anybody for a second. And yeah, I'm just completely out healing them. Look at this. 2 priests and just... No, sorry, 3 priests, 7 cool warriors. It's the firepower of 7 cool warriors. Which is why they were so devastating in the show. And the core warrior showed up, just everybody stopped existing, and they had to get sort of like... I mean, it's not quite a Deus Ex Machina, but they had to, you know, use all those unique items to try and take them down. Okay, well, you got right. So that's the ground stuff just done. Yeah. We lost a priest. Right. Now you have a dig site. Something's telling me no, but I'm wondering. Nope, you don't. Okay. Oh. That's a bit of a shame. Right. So let's take all the ancient stuff as well, just because I can. The ancient bombers. Yeah. Ooh. You're at 93. Okay, I'm gonna wait a second and see what it gives me. Please give me it right. 1 time. No, sorry, 2 times I've had a cruiser. Oh. Please let me have this.
Auxiliary power is now online.
Twice. Only twice I've had a cruiser from there. Saying that was several patches ago, so there's a good chance it may have been patched out. But twice I've had a cruiser from there. Just this time, I just seem to be getting a never-ending stream of just puddle jumpers. Now, the puddle jumpers are bad, because don't mistake my disappointment for them being bad, because they're not. They're very, very good. But at the same time, you know, can I have something other than a puddle jumper, please? Can I have something scary, please? And healers. You know what? I really like to stun people, so I'm going to bring in my own Zachnitz. I'm going to bring in my own stun. The Wraith like to stun, so let's stun them. Oh, the stun worked for a fraction of a second. Yes. I tend to forget just how good these units actually are. Because they're really expensive. They cost 1,000 apiece. They cost us almost as much as a priest does. Actually, do they cost as much as a priest? I can't remember. I think they're pretty damn close. They're expensive. The Battle of the Stun, yes. The Wraith have stun weapons, and so we have stun weapons too. The downside of, most of these guys having stun weapons is they're stun weapons. So, yes, they're stun, but at the same time, they only stun. That's both the up and downside. It's like, they're stunned. They are stunned. That's... No. Oh, for fuck's sake. Actually, how much is the Jafar Master? The Kara 1,000. And yeah, 750. These are okay-ish. They're not particularly great. I tend not to use them. They have a sprint cloak thing and an energy beam, but they're mostly, they're just melee combatants, so they're not brilliant. They're not terrible, but they're not anything special, really. They just sort of exist. You know what? I'm actually going to give you the ZPM, because I'm going to put the ZPM on the Destroyer. Because unfortunately, that's the most powerful ancient thing with... Right. It was, as I say, patches and patches ago, but I did get a cruiser from Azurus. But it was so many patches ago, I'm pretty sure it may have been removed at this point. Alpha Sight. Yeah, no, can't get them. Right, you can hire these guys. And if I get... Hold for one last dig? Yeah, I suppose I could. I mean, I am so... Well... Their hero units are almost respawned. They have everything on the ground. Look at this ground battle. Okay, the heroes have respawned. But look at that. I mean, you were around to see how powerful the harvesters are. Come on, one last dig. This is in, time acceleration, and just look how slow that is ticking up. This is with full time acceleration on. One last hurrah for the Wraith, indeed. And we are going to lose units here, because these are, basically the dig site units. Ugh, it's bombers. Oh, at least these guys can move under their own power. Right, puddle jumpers, despite lore-wise being able to go through, the Stargates, that's literally what they were designed for. They're transports that go through the Stargates. They retract those pods and slide through the gates. Despite that, in game, they can't travel between planets under their own power. which I find ridiculous. Okay, I actually wonder if I'm going to lose this, because we have... This is an even fight, and I don't like the fact that it's an even fight. Because he summons in a hive ship, you have your own ship. Yeah, all of these are heroes. So these are heroes versus just captured ships. Right, let's push. Too late. You came in a fraction of a second too late. Yeah, the Ashen cruiser. I mean, which, to be fair, when you look at it, is really cool. It is cool looking. But, you know, cool looking... And I suppose his special ability is good as well. His special ability is like a bio... Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Rude? Did you? If you said that before the attack, then it was delayed in getting through, because because I've changed the settings, every time it pings when a new message comes in, it didn't ping until after I'd already sent that. Right, these are worse than the ones I can build. The Hura cruisers are not that bad. Which ones were worse? Actually, no, they're all tier 2. Okay, never mind. Take that back. I take that back. I was insulting you when you didn't need to be insulted. You were actually good. Whoops, I retract my statement. To be fair, I don't mind how many of these get wrecked. It's not really a problem. Okay, so the bioweapon can't affect them. Right, their regeneration is too good for the bioweapon. Okay, it's these cruisers that are based off the standard model, which is why they are weak. Because they only have 2... Rather than 6 batteries, they've got 4 batteries. Which makes them weaker than all the other cruisers. And they also have no transfer power to weapons ability. They have a cloak ability, which means they can, you know, cloak, retreat, and all the rest of it. But they have no power to weapons, which, no. And yet, Envoy's regeneration is just doing its thing. Right. We haven't even taken on the starbase yet. Fire! Fire! We haven't even taken on the starbase yet. Just the sheer volume of enemies. To be fair, I am just time accelerated, but that's that still. Right. Here come the ancient ships. Are you the fighters? No, you're the heavy bombers. Because they have a fighter version of this, and then they have the heavy bomber version of this. So, you're going to be the heavy bomber. And then we have more of these. Whoops, no. We'll save the other ancient ships until things get truly bad. Bear in mind, each one of these equates to 5,000 resources. Right, let's take out the actual hack bay. So each one of these that we lose costs us 5,000. Oh, I didn't get the other ships out. Okay, well, to be fair, they're mostly the heroes, and now we get to play with some other ships. We took down 4 out of 5 heroes. They have all of their defenses back online, because of course they do. Yes, let's send the Ori next. Let's send the Ori next.
Find him.
Prove your devotion. Prove your devotion to the gods. But yeah, if you sent, as I say, if you sent it before, it now, because I've changed one of the settings, it actually pings me every time that there's a message that comes through on OBS, so it didn't ping before. Anyway, we now have all of the Ori. All of the Ori ever. Right.
To disclose such information.
Ori fighters doing their thing, which is apparently getting absolutely freaking wrecked.
Presence orders.
Like, the Ori are doing their thing. Okay. Target the hangar bay. Target the other hangar bay. Everybody target the fighters. They are mere mortals. Let's bring in the cruisers because you have more fighters. The Wraith, who are these guys? Actually, no, the Wraith, yeah, you're not retreating, dude. Okay, we lost the captured Ori warship, which is the weaker of the regular ones, so that's fine by me. And since we have the ability, let's just all heroes versus everybody else. We have one place left. Oh, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. Right, let's drop. Oh, no, drop you, please. Arigato gozaimashita, minasan.
Speak. Of course it will work. My patience wears thin.
My mind's telling me no. But these heroes are telling me yes.
Of course it will work. My patience wears thin.
No shield. Run. Run! Come on, get online. Yes. Hit Michael in the back. No, get out of that. Get out of that muck.
Let's go.
I'm one of the galaxy's greatest hunters.
That's not good.
I trust you.
Status.
Perhaps you've heard of me.
I don't know how I became
Just taking a defensive formation for a second. Right, we have a bombing run available. Okay.
Let's go.
This way. I'm one of the galaxy's greatest
the
hunters.
greatest.
Stop. Fire. Fire, fire, fire. Everybody fire. Nope, she got away.
Ain't my word.
We're not pursuing her because she's too close to the everything else. Stop. Fire! Right. Shield.
They want to make it back to me.
Stop. Bombing run. Shields down. Bloody hell. Right, artillery.
Ain't my word.
Fall back. Fall back. Fall back.
I give to the goa'uld.
Bloody hell!
By the time he figures it out, I'll be long gone.
Heal. Anubis, why the hell not? You guys, tank. Tank because tank.
Office, you dare to attack me? Show me your return. I know
Go. My units are diseased, but because I have the health regeneration is keeping up with the diseased units. You can hear them coughing. Go. I think that's supposed to kill your units, but because I have priests, the health loss is being counted. Because they're going, ooh. Yeah, I think that the loss in health is being hard counted by the healing. Please actually give me a game over screen. Right, I can't escape, so I think the game over screen's coming. Oh. Stargate Empireatwar, the Pegasus Chronicles by the Stargate modding group. Commander Cody. Ball doing the 3D stuff. Okay. Casual stuff. Minimaker. Desmond. Martin. I know, we actually get credits for a change. Isn't it amazing? We get to a mod where there's credits. English text improvement. Czech and Russian translations. Beta testers. I wasn't a beta tester because I found this mod late. Event coder. Indeed. Thanks to all the previous team members. Oh. There would be Stargate music playing, but I have, disabled it because copyright. So that's why it's silent. There would be Stargate music playing, but I don't want to get any more copyright issues. The last time I did something with music was the 1000th anniversary, the 1000th video that I ever made, and yeah, that got 6 copyright issues on it, which was not good. And you can see that my views tanked right after I did it. So I thought, I know I do this as a hobby rather than a business, but it hurt. Maybe one of these days I'll make some proper money from this. Like, when you get to 500, I'll maybe make, I don't know, like 50p. Yes, how much did the model cost? How much did you make? But yeah, seriously though, this is a very good mod. I've honestly been in the mood for this game, this mod in particular, so what I think I'll do is I think I will give it a couple of days and then probably play humans. on hard again. I know I've already done it, but I'm going to do it again because I feel like it. And to be fair, the humans get a hell of a lot more ancient tech than any of the races. They just get so much tech. They get so many drones. It doesn't make the OI easy, but it does allow you to, at least if you get some of the ancient tech, Frank Kelpak, probably. Jonathan Craig, quality assurance. And obviously, I'm not going to skip the credits because I almost never skip credits. Because people have done work and they should be shown off for it. Even the like hour plus of Stalker 2, I didn't get credits for that either. Everyone was just completely ran out of stuff to say. Xavier Rodriguez, that's the man behind the legendary Command and Conquer soundtracks. That doesn't surprise me. That does not surprise me. Cindy Wong, Will Beckman, Dalek O'Farrell. Original Star Wars music by, of course, the legendary John Williams. I can't see BMI without thinking body mass index. And yes, this is just the original credits at this point. The Ewok handler, Frank Capelli, in IG-88 responding. Interceptor frigate here. I bring darkness, is Suri. And just the classic breathing. I haven't seen these credits in a long time. Yoda by Tim Kaine. Tom Kaine, sorry, not Tim Kaine. Who's Tim Kaine? Who is Tim somebody? Okay. Lead compatibility technician. Oh, that's going to be a pain of a backside of a job. That is going to be a pain in the rear of a job. Lead compatibility technician, or just compatibility technician in general. That has got to be a pain. Enzyme lab testers. Alexandre Cote. Is that Corte or Emond Filippi? Is that Philip or Filippi? Could be either, honestly. Oh dear, I need to stretch. I can't put on the music, as I say, because of copyright, but I'm trying to tempted just to do it because pain. Try that job in Age of Cosplay. Yeah. In the Age of Cosplay. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. Like, hey, I'm logging into my Xbox. You log onto your PC, and we can somehow play the same game. Although it usually means killing the PC specs in order to make up for the, Xbox and the rest of it. %71% military efficiency, kill efficiency 100%. So what did we actually get? A Primus. So I'm basically not quite a first prime, but not bad. I don't know actually what goes into the military efficiency. I don't know how it calculates that. I know it has to do something with time, but I'm never interested in plays that have, time limits. I find them boring. I find the extreme time limits and things like that really boring. But yeah, you get all sorts of ships like the... because I defeated the Ori, I get to just build these rather than having to build the baseline and upgrade them. And I've just, the Wraith are dead. At least this is the play that I've been doing in private. I was about to attack Matstedaba. Which, to be fair, this is... You know what, Solid? The Korolev is still alive, and then the Major is still... I don't know whether he regenerates. I don't think he does.
I am Salmak of the tok'ra, commander of the ship.
Hey, Salmak's still alive somewhere. Come on, Salmak. Get your backside over to Matstedaba. But yeah, as you can see, my fleet is mostly ancient ships. I mean, right, out the dig sites. Look at what we got from being the goa'uld, and then look what we got from being humans. I've got 5 of these. I lost 2, so I had 7 of these. I got 7 of these. I have, 3 Aurora-class starships. What did I get over here? I got some more puddle jumpers, okay. But yeah, I wonder if it's a difference in the code between, what the humans get. Because as the goa'uld, I basically got just fighters. And as these, I've just been getting primarily these. So I am tempted to play as the humans just for the laughs. But that'll probably be in a complete, indeed. But yeah, that'll probably be in a day or so. And, well, a day or so, I'm going to play a bit more Stalker. A bit more Stalker over the next couple of days, and then I'll see what I'm in the mood for. Quite a few people have said over the years for me to try Twitch, so I don't know whether to try doing some Stalker on Twitch. Or just try streaming on Twitch in general. Because, as we know, YouTube keeps doing YouTube things. So, we'll see. I've been in the mood to play this, so... I mean, I'm pretty sure I've played this story, The Alliance of the System Lord, and I'm pretty sure I played Prelude on stream. I think I did them as one-offs. But I've definitely done both of them. And then just hard, Tori. No. Oh god, can you imagine a series where you're auto-resolving automatically? God, that would be a nightmare. Obviously, we get Earth, we get the standard bits and pieces. We also get the experimental fighter, which this thing's really good. Once it's destroyed, but it's like the Korolev. Once it dies, but this is actually really quite powerful. It's got the... Basically, it can hyperspace to anywhere on the map, and that other ability it's got allows it to destroy just any subsystem. So if you target a station, you can knock out the station shields. And yeah, looks like Anubis is already moving. So Anubis took that before I could even make my explanation. So, yay! And then obviously we have SG1, Abydos, and all the rest of it, so, But I'll be doing a human game at some point. I just will. I just will. Need to take the Alpha site first. SG1. Because I'm just always going to do that. And then just,
Do we have a problem here?
Do not fight this in orbit. You will just lose. You will just lose this fight. The orbital fight, you're just going to lose. If Ra is in orbit, you just lose. You cannot progress.
Infiltration is the best option on here.
You just can't. he is ridiculous. He summons cruiser class attacks, not the old attacks. He summons Ra attacks, which are basically as powerful as the Anubis attacks. They're ridiculously strong.
There is another way. I'm on my way.
I'm surprised I've not actually seen anybody. Where is Ra?
Observe.
Very well.
You have chosen the location very well.
By then
It should be around here. It normally is. There it
That
is.
is correct.
Okay, Ra's dead.
I too will go.
Yeah, the ground combat just, it doesn't quite... The camera just doesn't quite work.
What is an opera?
There is another way.
Many have seen.
But yeah, we win. How the hell did they die? Seriously, game? That's rubbish. What? It said System Lord Retreat and they were still alive. How did I lose that? Whatever, that's a bug. Anyway, so we'll be doing that at some point. Because of course we will. We'll be doing it on the hard probably in a couple of days. But yeah, until then, Stalker tomorrow, and I think Stalker the day after as well. And then I'll see, maybe launch this at the weekend. What are we on? We're on like Tuesday, aren't we? On what? We're on Tuesday. So I might do Stalker, maybe Stalker, random game, and then, I don't know, maybe Stalker, random game, and then start the campaign on Saturday. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yes, thank you everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye all.